Super Bowl. And this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Chiefs. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the champions from the NFC, the Atlanta Falcons. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
Now Patterson to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now a stoppage, and oh boy, we've got Mayfield shaken up on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On first down, going back to Patterson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Running the counter, Patterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw here. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Kazee. And the Chiefs are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try to wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they can have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
On 2nd down and 4, Mahomes. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3-and-out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
And a promising start as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down and put a touchdown out of them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
They go back to the ground with Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And not much there. Maybe a yard up in the 24. 2nd and 9 now. Down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Here's Patterson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. They run with Patterson. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Now a stoppage, and oh boy, we've got Mayfield shaking up on the play. Here's 2nd and 10. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Patterson running between the tackles, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. Throwing right, and that's complete. Finding room at midfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. And we are back and ready to go for the 2nd quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And they move this all the way.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call hit boy.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl. And this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Falcons and the Chiefs coming up next.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback. Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
Holding offense.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Now we'll pause for an injured player, and that's wide receiver Drake London who's shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. They'll go again with Patterson. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked up by Damontae Kazee. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Mahomes now on first down. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Mahomes now to throw. He's going to find his tight end, Gray, complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Mahomes again. And he's got it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's Patterson again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Straight ahead, Patterson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And some room to run now. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll run with Patterson. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. They'll try to run with Patterson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Cordero Patterson taking it in from a yard out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7. Extra point by Cool, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They got 29 yards that time. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Mahomes to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this. Welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter 2. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And this is caught at the 8. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. This shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
3rd and goal, a big play in the Super Bowl. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Bring out the Falcons offense once more. Cordero Patterson ready to go again at running back. Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 109 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this Super Bowl.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, Patterson. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 29. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. A handoff for Patterson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Running the counter, Patterson. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Here's a give to Patterson. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Patterson on the carry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cordero Patterson. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing now is Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Mahomes. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he fields it cleanly. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the 2nd half. Welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And the half will begin with a touchback. And the Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And through one half at least, this Super Bowl has been everything it was cracked up to be. All tied. What's your key for them, Charles, in the second half?
Simplicity, partner, because in the Super Bowl, with the extra time at halftime, I think some staffs get caught up in trying to design too many things. It's all tied up. They have to remember what they did to get here, put that back into play here in the second half, and I think they'll be all right.
Mahomes' throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Mahomes to throw once more. Finding Edwards-Helaire once again. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3 and out.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. This will be caught just inside the 10. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Mahomes looks to throw on third down. This will be caught at about the 5. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Edwards-Helaire will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. On play action, it's Mahomes. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Arnold Ebiketie from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Here's Mahomes, third and goal. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. A nightmare on third and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. That's just 32 yards officially from the right hash. Butker's kick here is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I I would consider that a win for their defense. That's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
On first down, going back to Patterson. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. During that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. And this will be a Falcons first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium. It's Super Bowl 50. And there's just 1 quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the 4th quarter. First and 10, it's Patterson. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. Running between the tackles. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. And on the stop, Damontae Kazee. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They run with Patterson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. 3rd down, here's Patterson. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. They'll go, it's Patterson. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 13. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And this pass caught by Gray. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he gets this up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. He'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And he's over midfield and into Falcon.